What's up, everybody? Mediocre Mindset here, coming to you with some Fortnite. I haven't recorded a video in a while, and as you can tell, I didn't record this one as I was playing, but I'm recording the replay because I feel like I did pretty well in it. So, I'm just going to add my own commentary to it after the fact. We're in Classy Courts, which is one of my favorite areas to drop. I like the little fort that's above it more, but this is a good place to go to get a good amount of loot and get a sizable amount of ammo and things you need. Also, I think I came here just because I had a quest, daily quest to get full shields, which is what's going on. But I'm going around and looting. Already took out a couple of people. Feeling pretty good about this match. Getting some decent stuff. I already got a Gatekeeper, and there's a Thunderburst, which are my two favorite weapons in the game. If I got a set of Knuckles, or Nitro Fist, technically, I'd be super ecstatic, but haven't found any yet. So, I recover from that last fight, as I always like to do. There's three things you should do in a fight when it comes to Fortnite. You should always recover, get yourself back up as much health as possible, reload. Always important to reload your weapon so that when you go into your next fight, you're not accidentally going, running out of ammo in the middle of a fight. And then regrouping. Sometimes it's good just to get to a position where you can do both those things beforehand, that I mentioned beforehand. And that's really it. You know, that's what I feel is my strategy to Fortnite. That, and also I have like a slow, medium, fast sort of style. I like to go somewhere where I can get the loot that I feel comfortable with using. Then I'll go, and here I get a blue shotgun and Ride the Lightning, which is a very good mobility item. I don't care much for it as far as a weapon, but mobility, it's definitely good for getting out of situations you might not be able to handle. Sometimes you just gotta escape, get back, and live to fight another day. Those people that say, "Oh, running's like," dude, the whole point's to win. And the only way you're going to win is if you survive. So sometimes you got to run away to survive. And it's funny that I'll watch people that talk about, oh, why are you running? But then they'll do the same thing. But it's okay when they do it. But it's not okay when you do it. But I don't care. I'm never worried about that. Anyways, I think I finally finished up looting around here. Getting everything I need. I don't know why I didn't pick up the fizz bottle, which is one of the better healing items in the game. Now I'm getting ready to go do my favorite thing, which is get in a car. I always got in a car. I mean, if you watched any of my videos beforehand, once I was loaded up, I'd get in a car and run around to try to take out as many people as possible. This is no different. I like my new skin I got. I gotta do rocket racing to get all the skins for it. But we go and we're going to get some mods for it. Bulletproof. You gotta get bulletproof tires. The off-road tires aren't worth it compared to the fact that with bulletproof tires, you're never going to have to deal with your car dragging or drifting because one of the tires is popped. We'll run down here to get, I think, a bumper. And I see somebody in there, so I get the bumper. I don't know why I didn't get out beforehand. Good little fight there. There's a nice Warforged AR there, but it's blue. It's not nice, but it's better than technically better than the green Thunderburst, but I still rather have a Thunderburst any day. So I get back in my car and I make sure not to blow up this gas station. Recover my car and we take off because I think I saw shooting or heard shooting going off down this way. So heading to Lavish. Unfortunately, I don't think that was a bot, but I think the first 2 or 3 that I killed back at Classic or Classy, were bots. I could be wrong. That third one might not have been. Maybe the second one wasn't. I don't know. Anyways, I come here to do another part of the Metallica quest because you have to jam here for a little bit, and for some reason the replay does not play the jam, which is good, because if it's something that's copyrighted, I won't have to deal with that. somebody shoots at me, so my aiming is horrible in this fight, but it was a bot more than likely, so I got him. I hear more shooting, but I see the boss, one of the bosses, driving along, so I'm like, I want to go get them. And I also like my car because it's not very loud. And we get the best, I think the grenade launcher is the best weapon mod for a car in the game right now. They add anything different, I don't know, but I pull up, start firing, I miss. I think I missed twice, 3 times, but then I start hitting the bus. And then, of course, a tree. Trees are not good for the squike bumper. The cattle crasher, cattle smasher, or whatever it is a much better option for like this time of game. But I just decided to take out the bus because it's annoying. Now I don't have to deal with it at all because they jumped out. Now I can just chase down the boss, even though the storm is coming. I'm thinking, man, I should be able to get this before. And I miss. I think the 3rd shot. Not too thrilled about that. Like, come on. And so I'm running after it. I'm going to try to get this medallion. Hit it a few more times. I just need the vehicle to stop. Once I get the vehicle to stop, it's over. But nope. And I decided to say screw it. But at least it's in an area where nobody's going to go after it, because I think it just makes a loop. Around here. Pretty sure I hear more shooting and see fighting off to the left there. So let's go take care of that. Got a couple of people there. And then I make the terrible mistake of getting my vehicle stuck, which is never good, but at least they're focusing on vehicle. I think they're both bots. So I should have been dead at that point. And here I am aiming with a shotgun. I don't know why I do that. Gatekeeper, you don't need to do that. And I am... And I try to get my car unstuck. I don't have Nitro Fist, which would have allowed me to hit it. So... I don't know why I'm not reloading, but... Pop a... Nuka-Cola, and I use the... Master or Ride the Lightning tool to get out of the storm. I have to hit a bunch of cars for one of the quests, so I just went ahead and hit those. And at this point, I'm recovering because that's what you should do. And finally, I reload. Trying to stay moving. And since I think I'm out of healing options, I run up here to buy some shield potions. Yep. I'm pretty good ammo and weapon-wise. I mean, any upgrades to these would be great, but I would like also a pair of Nitro Fist. So we get another car. I guess we'll go and modify it. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go into the storm, even though it's not doing a whole lot of damage. I probably could have killed the guy before the storm got me, but I don't know if I would have been able to get out. Because there were no healing items. That's the thing. If you're going to do something like that in a storm, you got to have healing items or med kits, because it's not well. I see 2 people fighting there, and I just don't worry about them. Come up here and get lucky to get bulletproof tires again. So that makes me really excited. I don't have anything else, but we'll take care of that real quick, because there's a gas station on here with all 3 boxes. Hopefully get the grenade launcher again, which I believe I do. Yep, grenade launcher and the cow smasher. Now that thing, like I said, it's great for wrecking buildings. I think I took down all of Lavish Slayer with it. I tried to say hi to this person. They didn't want to return the hello. Made me sad. So here we go, running around, just doing some stuff. looking around, trying to see if I hear any gunfire or see anybody running so I can go fight them. And I think at this point I looked at my map. Or at some point I know I looked at my map. I think it was right here. And I noticed that the boss was still at the Nitrodrome, which is kind of weird. So I drive up this way, still looking for people. And at this point I'm like, well, if nobody's going to go get the medallion, I want to go get it, because hers is pretty decent. She gives you unlimited ammo, and her crossbow is awesome for endgame. So, I'm pretty sure I just drive around, and then just drive straight up here and smash through a bunch of this stuff. And I don't know why I'm aiming down the sight with it. I'm really bad for aiming down the sight. But I got her. Had some difficulty gathering up all this stuff because it always bundles up in a way. But take that. Gather up the Metallica notes. Reload. I figure I might as well use up this fizz bottle while I'm here. Good times, good times. We got the boss. Now I think about going down to get the mythic car, but I don't care for the machine gun. I mean, the car is great, but I think it has a spiked bumper and a machine gun, and I just don't care for them. If you could mod them, that would be great, but then they might be a little too powerful to put a grenade launcher on top of them. So I just keep my car. I like my car better. And now it's back to hunting people down, which is, at this point, I forget what point of the circle I'm at. I know it still hasn't gotten to where it's like half storm, half circle, but just driving around, cruising, enjoying the day. Let's see what's going on. I'm pretty sure there's a vehicle up here that I say hello to, a car in a bit. I think this car is one of the better ones for if you're playing Fortnite right now, because it's low. It's hard to hit the glass. The glass isn't very huge, so definitely worth considering. I think it's the $9.99 package. So I say hello to this guy. We smack into each other. They take off, and I'm like, eh. I see shooting over here. And I'm like, I'm gonna go take care of that. Till thinking, it's down here. But once I go through all this, I realize that it's coming from up on the island, which is really fun to visit if you haven't played Fortnite, because I've got Metallica rocking up there. And I've always loved Metallica, one of my favorite bands. So at this point, I think I'm just going to look for more people outside of that area. I mean, I think at this point there was only like 10 or 11 people. Maybe 12. It'd be nice if you could record and could actually put all the stuff up. I hear a car up here, and I go to try to say hi to it. And it takes off. Which I don't like. I wreck. So, screw it. So now we're at 10 people. Go up here, try to see if I can find anybody. And I know I can't hit this guy, but I thought maybe I'll get lucky. But they don't go far enough. Look, I mean, look how far off I was, and I can't adjust my aim to... They don't even make it there. I see the person come down the stairs, and they just start going in circles, so I start trying to shoot them. Which I think I finally hit them there once, but... I tried timing my shots a few times. And finally, I think the thing ended, so they get in the car. And then they blast, and I don't know why they didn't stay in the car. I should have went back up there, but I thought, I thought they'd be firing at me, so... I didn't immediately return. At this point, I'm like, Circle's getting pretty small, not seeing anybody. Decide to head back up there. Thinking, where is everybody? Like, come on. Their car just blew up. I fired a grenade just to see if I could hit somebody. Which, I mean, if you're in a car with weapons, you might as well use them, right? I mean, that's kind of the point of the season. I know a lot of people aren't liking this season, but I'm not complaining because, again, my strategy has always been start off slow, get yourself geared up, medium, get in a car, run around, hammer people, use the car to get in and out. I'm not afraid to run away from a fight if I can live to keep going. I don't care what anyone says. This game's still about strategy. And there I wreck, flip my car over, which is always nice. I think at this point I start heading towards the circle, and there's cars down here fighting, so try to get some damage in on them. This is where things start getting interesting in this area, because there's 3 cars, I think, moving. So I try to avoid changing up my weapon, because I have a really good weapon for fighting right now. So it's about getting in and out. Definitely doing your damage when you can. Got that person for a good bit of damage. Because I may not... This one, the Kettle Smasher or whatever it's called, isn't really great for hitting people, but it works when it needs to. And the second shot hits them pretty good, causing them to run. I'm trying to win this. And as long as you have a car, I mean, that's also a bunch of extra shield that your enemies have to get through before they can hurt you. I know, again, it's annoying, but it's part of the game right now, so I want to use it. And there I do a good bit of damage before I start missing. Fortunately, no one's hanging around to shoot at my car when I'm standing there trying to launch grenades, so it works out pretty good. Start heading towards the circle. At this point, it's just choosing your spots. I mean, really, you don't want to go in and get yourself killed. I take out these cactus just to keep other people from getting them. I forget how long they take to respawn, but I was going to go back and take out that person that was in that car there, but I think they jumped out. At this point, I see somebody sliding up, so I start trying to fire up there. If I can get lucky and get some damage in. I never want to stay still too long, because that's how you get killed. I'm getting fired at, so I take off. I know somebody's in this building because I see their footprints, so. I also see some gloves there, or nitro fists, which I really want, but again, do not want to get out of my car. So we got 2 people, another car. Just, again, try to deal with people any way you can at this point. This person gets stuck. I don't know why I didn't fire at him, but I hit that guy again. He ends up landing in my car. So I'm driving around. That person hit my car pretty good, but I think it hurt them more. And I really want those nitro fists, but I am not getting out of this car. I don't risk it. Can't really get up there. At this point, having a car is kind of more of a detriment than an asset because there's not a whole lot of places you can go. But I let this person start firing. I chase after him. I don't know how they got all the way up there. And I think at some point they just start trying to fire at me. Which is when I... Yeah, right there. They start firing. So I just stop, get out of the car, climb up to the high point. At this point I'm just trying to do damage to whoever I can. And I forgot, I'm thinking I'm screwed. But then I remembered I have Ride the Lightning. So I used that to get me up there. And I thought, well, this did not work out, but I managed to still be able to jump up and climb up. Start firing arrows. At this point, it's just fire shots and hope you hit something. I don't know why there was heart or material there, but again, Ride the Lightning out. I managed to get another elimination here. I take out that person, jump in the vehicle because there's not much going on, but then they die to the storm. And I just hop out and, you know, start rocking out. I think I got 8 eliminations in this match, which is pretty exciting. And we're done at this point, so this is Mediocre Mindset saying I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.